On the left-hand side, we have your HOTSFrandos. We've got Mephisto, Diva, Tyrande, Johanna, and Nazeebo. On the side of fensad, we're going to be seeing Leoric, Anubarak, Stukov, Li Ming, and Vala. Let's go ahead and start that Twitch prediction. Does Nazeebo get stacked? It does not matter if he takes the talent. We are looking at level 20. We're going to be looking at the end of the game. How many baseline Voodoo Ritual stacks will he have? Right now, it does an additional nice 69 damage over time. So there you go. You've got, oh, shit. Hold on one second. Give me a sec on this because... One sec. Delete and return points. I set it to 30 seconds by accident. Yes, 175 or more. No, 174 or less. Sorry, there was only 30 seconds on that. That's not enough time to vote. There you go. New prediction. New prediction has been going. There you go. Get your predictions in. You've got 2 minutes, and you can see what the level 1 pickups are. My apologies about having to reset that. But either way, there you go. You've got 2 minutes to get your predictions in this time. There you go. Get your gambles in. Will Nazeebo finish 175 stacks by end of game or not? Simple as that. And thanks again, everyone, for hanging out. I hope you're having a fantastic day. I hope you're enjoying the stream. If you've stumbled your way into the stream, my name's Bahamut. I do a ton of Heroes of Storm casting and commentary. I play the game from time to time. Actually, on Tuesdays, we play the game. Wednesdays and Thursdays are typically casting, and then Fridays are a variety day. This upcoming Saturday is our subathon, if you'd like to take part in that. Hope you come by or at least watch and hang out. A bunch of different games are going to be played that day. A lot of good fun will be happening. And also, the following Saturday is, I think, what we're going to do. We're going to do viewer games on February 26th. So we will be doing some viewer games in the near future towards the end of February, so I hope you all come by for that as well. I'll remind people as the weeks progress, but right now we're just going to be seeing a little bit of back and forth as we get into map number 1 between these two teams. Mephisto jumping out, trying to find a little bit of pressure onto the enemy. Bacon is getting a little low, has to back away. Stops for a second, unsure, pops the iron skin, and still continues to rush out. Might have had a little bit of a lag right there from the inputs, but either way, it is going to be continued disengage. Hey Jelly, how you doing? Bacon taking a bit of damage from Vala. Also, Vala is going to be the Creed of the Hunter at level 1, so she's going to be building this out. Bacon taking a lot of damage, pops the shield glare. Anubarak's Impale does not connect. Anubarak just going to quickly turn in 8 gems. All in on Naz getting stacked, because why not? Hey, look, it's me, Naz. Hey, Gimme. How you doing, bud? That is going to be Anubarak going down. First blood of the game going over to the side of HOTSFrandos. And that is a very nice start for our blue team, as they're going to be able to just have more pressure through mid with this camp as well. Hopefully they can actually push onto the front gate before Anubarak gets back to make some plays. Sorry, I thought I might have missed something in chat, but we're good. Anyways, Nazeebo got the spiders at level 1 as well. Going to be seeing the Hex Crawlers. No, Spider Colony. Widowmakers. Hex Crawlers is level 4. And he's just going to be building out those stacks. I'm assuming it's going to be full spider build for the Nazeebo. Personally, one of my favorite ways to play Nazeebo, but that's just me, as we have QT Puppy going to be poking out a little bit. Vala's already finished 1 stack of Creed of the Hunter. She has not died yet, so she hasn't lost any of the Gambit value, so she's got that extra 1% on her Hatred damage stacking. Nazeebo and Tomb throwing spiders at spiders. It feels thematic. It feels like it's perfectly themed. Diva's still in bottom lane. Leoric is going to get hit with the Entomb. Wraith walks right out of it. Johanna has the Iron Skin. We do have the Diva rotating up as well. She boosts into the wave, but decides to back off a little bit. Robot Wizard on the Vala, getting very low on mana. Does have the autos, though, and will continue to build out stacks, sitting at 66 right now. Turn availability exists to the side of fensad, but not far off on the opposing side. I believe only 5 more gems are necessary, which is just going to be 2 quick waves to be grabbed. But the team fight still breaks out. Another great zombie wall, forcing the burrow from Anubarak as he does throw back the Impale, trying to back out of this engagement. And this is just continued pressure between both teams throughout this top-mid double soak rotation onto the Spider Queen. As QT Puppy, man, these, I gotta say, Grismore is doing a fantastic job of these zombie walls, just constantly landing them around enemies as Leoric goes in for the turn-in of 28. That's a nice gem deposit. Fur on the D.Va does have the Mech Explosion available. Robot Wizard hitting their 83rd stack on these autos. Man, that is insane how quickly Vala's been stacking up. Bacon with the pole. It's a lot of damage onto Tyrande, who's just poking out, looking for any sort of stun. Nazebo steps out to try and throw out more of the Widowmakers, but isn't able to do this. I guess Corpse Spiders is probably the better way to call it, since it is the actual name. Turn-in exists for either team, but who will actually go for said turn-in? Nazebo at 43 baseline stacks. There's going to be the turn-in for the members of our red team. Fensad looking to make the play here as Anubarak goes in with a lot of damage. Low blow almost kills the Nazebo. Low blow value. I mean, if that was old low blow, that definitely would have gotten the kill with the 125%, but it was nerfed to 100, so 25% being taken off from that still. Whoo, pressure and scary. So much fun playing with the opposing team. Thank you for such an amazing match. Oh, Jazz, you sweet human. Well, I hope you all enjoy the best of 3, because we're in map number 1, and we'll see what happens in our third best of 3 of the day. Will it go the distance, or will it be a quick 2-0? We'll have to find out as the maps progress. But bottom lane, Leoric pushing in. D.Va Mech Explosion's available, but she's still holding it. Doesn't really need to pop it just yet. Big damage coming in onto D.Va. She has to boost back and forth, unsure. Does she step in? She's got some healing over time available in that bar, so she will be kind of hanging on to that. Does have the liquid cooling, so you can actually activate your well without having to tap well. Also gives you cooldown reduction on the overall well itself by 50 seconds. Well baseline is 120 for anyone wondering. 10 talent tiers reaching soon. D.Va Mech is getting low and bottom, trying to push back against this Leoric, but he is just oppressive right now in this bottom lane. As we cycle through the other numbers, Vala's picked up her second stack, if I'm not mistaken. She has the extra. She has 100 auto attacks, and she's got the 2% extra on top of her hatred bonus damage. As the 10 talent tiers roll through at the top of the screen, Entomb, massive shove. I'm assuming Cocoon from the Anubarak. Li Ming is going to be what? And we'll see Rain of Vengeance from Vala. Disintegrate for the Li Ming, so she's going to have that beam for the target that does kind of pop out of the Entomb or maybe gets locked down. Speaking of locked down, we have 10 talent tiers over on the side of HOTSFrandos. Ooh, Disintegrate, great buried, great Entomb. Starfall from Tyrande goes out, but it's not going to be enough. It's a double kill in favor for the members of Fensad as the Nazebo tries to throw some Corpse Spiders at Li Ming, but she's able to blink away. D.Va gets her mech back. Oh man, the pressure is ever mounting in favor of our red team as the waves are just constantly being thrown into these structures. And I also want to point this out. The red team, Fensad, they actually have enough for back-to-back turn-ins and will be going for this. Who needs to turn in right now? They need 6. Jazzy could be the turn-in for this team. Thank you for the follow. More. Man. So it seems like they're gonna hold this a little bit here. ATD, thank you for the follow as well. Seems like they want to hold this on the side of Fensad for the time being, maybe to push up the waves a little bit. The Web Weavers do descend up as far as the enemy wave is, so it actually would descend closer to the structure if they clear out this wave first. D.Va dunks in the Mecha Explosion into the backline. Jazzy gets out just in time. We do have the Spiders chasing after the Anubarak, building out 88 stacks for this Nazebo. He's also got 86 baseline stacks, doing a great job of the double soak rotation. Starfall from Tyrande. Robot Wizard does go down. That's going to be a stack of the Gambit gone on the Vala as she finds her first death in that top lane area. Now this might be a turn-in for the side of HOTSFrandos. We're going to have to see if they actually are able to get the 50 in, because none have been turned into this clutch just yet from the members of HOTSFrandos. Oh man, just good pressure constantly being applied by this red team across the map. I'm liking what we're seeing. Ruglord going in for the last amount of gems to turn in. Does get him right there through bottom. Bottom lane is going to descend right on the fort, but it seems like Leoric and the rest want to make some play from mid. Entomb's up in 6 seconds. Ruglord waiting. Let's go ahead and show everyone's favorite stat. Vala with a single hungering arrow, just chasing after Bacon. Li Ming with some magic missiles into the structure, and here comes the mid lane Webweaver, pressuring right onto the fort. We have the same thing in the bottom lane as well. Anubarak has to burrow charge backwards. Durance of Hate will be thrown out, but no connection onto the enemies, and this fort's starting to fall a little bit. It's not as fast as the Webweaver. Bacon stepping into the back line, trying to make something happen, but it's not going to work out, and the Webweaver finds 50% or so of the fort. In bottom lane, the Orc is still pushing things out. D.Va's trying to boost through everything. 38 gems on this D.Va as the Webweaver and the Summonables are going to shred right through the structure. Top lane to be cleared out as the Webweaver just arrives here. But while that's happening in top lane, a quick rotation or a quick press into the top, as this is actually the dive over the side. I'm surprised that he actually didn't throw the cocoon out to try and chase into them, but either way, they might be able to go for the double fort here on the side of fensad. Anubarak, he's got beetles. He's Carapace build, but he still can summon beetles with his basic abilities, and that is going to be bottom lane fort to go down. Vala is soloing the boss. Here's the thing, though. They know that the someone's on boss right now, so she leashes it and lets it go. Did anyone save Harrison? Oh my god, they didn't even summon Harrison Jones. PSA to these NGS players. You gotta click on the gem and get Harrison Jones to come pick it up. 500 APM Mephisto, 30 APM D.Va. On our APM stat, that holds no true value. Because basically, if you spam the attack, stop, and hold button, if you spam those three, so A, S, and H, I believe if you spam all three of those, you can get like 500 APM while holding right click. Those, like, spamming those three will give you 500 APM. The APM measurement in this game is kind of not too true, but either way, it's fun to look at it from time to time. Psycho on the Li Ming has 75 something HP and is going to just do their best to just poke out at the waves still coming in. I believe they actually got a big healing pathogen from Stukov. Massive shove onto Nazebo. D.Va dunks the mech into the backline, but now D.Va is in a horrible spot. She can't get in her mech. 40-some gems are on the ground. Can they pick these up? Oh no, that is so much of the gem economy absolutely shredded on the side of HOTSFrandos, and they're not done chasing. No, they are not done getting resets. Vala already goes back to boss. She's like, you don't need me. You're gonna get the solid, easy, all on your own.
Quadra killed.
Harrison Jones? Yeah, Harrison Jones. So the guy, if you left click on this gem here, you left click it a bunch of times at the start of the game, Harrison Jones drops down and he'll grab it. Now, if you go to Tomb of the Spider Queen and you click on the little well that's just south of the boss, Harrison Jones pops out of the well. It's a little like I guess it's a well, like where you'd put a bucket down to get some water. And that is because in Heroes of the Storm lore, Tomb of the Spider Queen is below Sky Temple. That's also why on Tomb of the Spider Queen, the boss is the same as Sky Temple, because the Tomb of the Spider Queen boss goes through this doorway and goes up to the Sky Temple. You can see Harrison on the map if you rotate the camera. Are you saying like up here? Oh, yeah, he's right there. He's right there. Yeah, he's right there. He's just waiting. He's waiting for someone to summon him. There you go. There's Harrison. There's Harrison Jones. He's just hanging out. Awkwardly with his arms as well. I didn't know that, Allie. Today I learned. I feel like you're making this up. Now I gotta test it out. It's all true. It's all true. If you go to Blackheart's Bay, the two sharks that are held at Blackheart's Bay, if you left-click those two sharks enough, they'll like if you left-click the left shark, left-click the right shark, if you do it a bunch of times, they'll jump off and they'll jump into the water. On Towers of Doom, if you're dead, the Spirit Healer shows up on the bottom right of the map. Swords on Diablo maps, yep. If you spam the swords, you summon the Treasure Goblin. A lot of maps have little, like, hidden gems. They're great. They're absolutely great. Yep. I've been playing this game for years and never knew any of this. It's dumb little things that I picked up over time. I wouldn't say dumb. I think they're fascinating little tidbits. That's what I'll say that they are. And Tomb from Leoric will connect onto the D.Va as she's going to try and back away, and is going to be able to do so without much threat. Another Webweaver phase is pushing in through each of these lanes, and we do have Nazeebo clearing things out in mid. D.Va almost losing her mech. She does have the emergency shielding that does help out. Vala finds a third stack on her level 1 14 minutes in. I believe she has died once, so she's at 20% on that attack speed, but Nazeebo goes down. That's a reset for Li Ming as the pressure through mid continues. Top lane keep will fall to the Webweaver. Li Ming trying to throw out a combo. Can land. I actually don't think it did right there, but they're still pressing on the side of fensad through the bottom lane and will be able to take down this keep. But look at the positioning of Anubarak. This red team either wants to go for a third keep, and that's what they're going to go for. Their positioning was leading me to believe that they were going core on the side of fensad, as this is going to be another Entomb, unfortunately not connecting. D.Va mech is going to be able to boost into the Hall of Storms to get HP, but that's all three keeps going down. All three lanes will have catapults arriving consistently every single wave. I do hold the fact that I feel like if all three keeps go down, we should have something like League of Legends or Dota where you start to get like super minions. Granted, that's like inhibitors and stuff, but still, like, I think that concept, I really, really like that concept personally. Granted, before anyone says it, yes, I understand the games would get insanely snowbally if that happens. Easter eggs aren't dumb. I know, that's why I rephrased it, because they're not dumb little tidbits. They're fascinating realistically. There's actually, what is it, like on Braxis Holdout, I believe there's like arcade machines or something like that, like it has like Lost Vikings or a Samuro on one of the games. I can't 100% remember. Maybe I'm misremembering completely, but I swear Braxis Holdout had like little arcade machines. Also Braxis Holdout, the cores, they have like a name on them, and it references like two different really big StarCraft Korean X-Pros or something like that. There's a reference to StarCraft on the Braxis Holdout map cores. And I think on the boss as well, on the Archangel on Braxis Holdout, I think those are all three references to StarCraft X-Pros. And Tomb out from Leoric. I did see someone also talking about the keep thing, so we'll get to that in a second. Just want to see if they're actually able to end here. Nazeebo, 155 stacks right now on his baseline. Core is starting to get its shielding scratch from the Li Ming Disintegrate. She is going to be Temporal Flux, which has the slow on it. That's a kill onto Nazeebo. No more stacking for him for a few more seconds, or at least 52. That's a Joanna to go down. Reset for Li Ming. Very low Anubarak has to back away, but the core shielding has fallen, and this core is starting to take a lot of damage. Fur gets low, loses the mech, is able to get back into the Hall of Storms. Big pew from our D.Va, and this is going to be map number 1 going over to the side of fensad. GG, well played. There's a Samuro game in the arcade machines. Okay, yeah. Maybe if the super minions gave super XP. Oh, no, I feel like that would have to be the trade. They deal extra damage to structures, they push lanes hard, but they push lanes faster, but they give you more experience to maybe catch up. If all your keeps go down, your side should start summoning super to protect it. That would make more sense. That's interesting. That's interesting. Because, like, if you look at, like, League of Legends and Dota, and I know that, like, it's not like we don't have to pull from these things, but I'm just using them as examples. In both of those, so in League of Legends, you have the inhibitors. And the inhibitors, basically, if you take down the inhibitor, it spawns super minions against you. And then I believe in Dota, I think there's actually multiple different tiers, because there's the range barracks and the melee barracks. And I think if you take down one, it spawns stronger minions, and then if you take down both, it spawns even stronger minions. I might be misremembering. Hold down the FPS display hotkey. Wait, what? FPS Control Shift F? Hold that down. Why? HOTS would need more structures to support that. Oh, sure, sure. I always like talking about it. Otherwise, something of the opposing. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. What ATD said. Yeah. I just always like theory crafting on these things while we cast. I mean, I cast Heroes of Storm quite a bit. Not my best NAS game. Probably one of my worst. I mean, it's better than mine. Played better than I would have. Let's see. Does Nazebo stack at the end of the game? Narp. Nope. 174 or less. 174 or less. Alrighty. Well, with that, let's go ahead and bring it on back to Bandit 9. Let's get ready for our next map. So our right side team did win that game. What is Baja's #1 theory crafting addition? I don't know. Phoenix needs better ultimates. That's probably what I talk about the most, honestly. Non-Cho'Gall related. What? What? What's wrong with talking about Cho'Gall? What? What's wrong with talking about Cho'Gall? Y'all hurt me. Y'all hurt me bad. I'm out here enjoying my Cho'Gall. You just poo-poo all over it? How dare you? Sorry, I am looking just at some level 1 questing stuff. So we can make more fun prediction stuff. Oh, Falstad. I mean, I guess I could have checked Falstad's level 1 a different way, but it doesn't matter. We can just reset the map once we get it all going.
The battle begins in 10 seconds.
Need more Cho'Gall. I mean, chat knows what's up.
I'm a buff
Whoa!
baby that can dance like a man.
ISO!
I can shake 'em my fanny, I can shake 'em my can. I'm a tough tootin' baby, I
Whoa!
can punch your buns.
Whoa, bud!
Punch your buns, I can punch all your buns. If you're an evil witch, I will punch you for fun.
For art supplies or Asmo skins. Keep up the great work with CCL and streams.
Thank you seriously for the 1,000 bits. That is extremely generous of you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Seriously, thank you. I will definitely use it for art supplies or Asmodan skins. I actually do need to buy more paints for actually, I really need to buy more canvases for Baja Ross because I'm actually at my last or second to last canvas. Hold down the FPS toggle hotkey for Easter egg. Boy's image appears below the FPS. What? That is super weird. Why does that exist? Why does that exist, Ollie? That's super weird. My only change is to get the fensad emoji on Twitch. Oh, no. It is Phoenix dying, so I'm okay with it. I think during CCL was noted, I think a small change, least effort, they should add CCL sprays. I mean, I've never created a game, so I don't know how hard or easy that can be, to be honest. I really have no idea how hard or easy it could be to implement that into Heroes of Storm. That's weird, Ali. I've never seen that before. For cost per hour of entertainment, this is a steal. I don't do this like I do this because I love doing this. I mean, this is my job, is to talk about Heroes of Storm and stream and stuff like that. But the 1,000 bits, that is extremely generous. Thank you very much for that. Thank you very much. They add new sprays all the time, so I don't know why they couldn't add CCL sprays. Hey, that's what I'm saying. I'm not a game developer. I have no idea what goes into it. I don't know if that's some department that does it. I really don't know. I personally, I have no idea. I have no idea. Can you show the FPS Easter egg? Yeah, I can. If you could have a Baja spray, what would it be? It would probably be a Bandit, honestly. It would probably be a spray of Bandit and I, with our faces smushed together, very cutely. That's probably the spray I would have. It'd probably be a Bandit and I, because I'm extremely vain as a streamer. Okay, so everything is set up for the next game. We're gonna start a prediction. How many Falstad Q stacks by end. And Q stacks are kind of easy to get. We're going to Towers of Doom. Let's make this a little difficult. Let's say, you know what? Let's make it fun. Let's say 70 or more. No, we won't go for the meme. Let's do this. 100 or more, 99 or less, okay? Falstad is gonna go Gathering Storm at level 1, and we are gonna look and see how many he gets. Now, I will do what I always do. I will start the game and all that good stuff before. Okay, so this is what Ali's talking about. Look over here in the top left of the screen. So if you hold down, it's already done it for me because I was holding it down, but you have to hold it down for like 5 seconds, and then you get this little kid head, which is weird. But either way, there you go. That is going to be your drafts for game number 2. How many Falstad Q stacks by the end of the game? Also, now, this is what I was talking about earlier. This is the Spirit Healer. This shows up when you're dead. It always shows up when you're an observer because that's just how it works. Also, last but not least, this is a little fun tidbits. It's so all of the bell towers actually show who owns what bell tower in what lane. So top lane, mid lane, bottom lane. And these convert when you actually convert a bell tower. Little fun facts. Alrighty, you have a minute 30 seconds. How many Falstad Q stacks by end of game? How many will he get? Will he have 100 or more, or 39 or less? Hey, Lindy. I thought about doing 70 or more, or 69 or less, so I could be like have a 69 thing. But then I realized that doesn't I feel like I can get at least 75 stacks a game. So I feel like 100 is a good milestone. I'm also down for an animated Baja spray. Yeah, me too. I would, all right, so like, let's say Blizzard's like, okay, CCL, we're gonna put emotes in. What do you want? Do you know what I would love? I would love, obviously some Cecil sprays, the CCL logo or whatever. What I would also love is I would love something with like Grubby Justing and I. Or like, I would love like a Grubby Bahamut spray. I would love that. Oh, no, sorry. I would love a Logan Bandit spray. Nothing against Springy, but I would love a Logan Bandit spray because like, you know, Logan's a white dog and Bandit's a black dog, so I feel like that'd have nice contrast and everything. Or you put Springy right in the middle because Springy's white and black. That would be awesome. That would be awesome. I can't free Harrison Jones. On what map? On Sky Temple? You just left-click the well. Commentator voice packs? What's a Springy? Springy is Justing's cat. Did you not watch CCL, Zoo Rules? Commentator voice packs? I don't think people want to listen to me be like, First Blood! I don't think people want to listen to my annoying-ass voice. Granted, people watch my stream. It does nothing. Are you clicking on the right thing? You sure? I want adjusting with Springy on a shoulder spray. That'd be adorable. That would be very, very cute. I think, like, realistically, I think a great thing would be just the CCL sprays or something like that, or even the CCL teams as a spray. That'd be cool too.
Blue team draws first blood. The altars will rise shortly. Be ready. You must capture them quick.
On death. I got to the minimap DLC. It's down here. It's to the left of the boss. On Sky Temple, it's directly below the boss. On Tomb of the Spider Queen, it's to the left of the boss. You have to use your left click, and I think Stark is making a good point. Or no, excuse me, Duckiest Titan. I think Duckiest Titan's making a good point. I think you have to have your left click, like, not bound to, like, attack or anything like that. I'd also pay gold to have you and Grubby saying First Blood slightly out of sync and then shouted, did we get it? I'm sorry, we're not focused right now. Hold on, let me focus in on the engagement because we do have that. By the way, that is me asking production every single time because they get a different audio, like they have a different audio sync than what we hear. Because it's a little bit more produced for the broadcast, if I'm not mistaken. Anyways, so we have 8 shots into the left side, core 4 into the right. So fensad a little bit. Oh, my apologies. That is going to be Zeratul going down to mid. A drag. A fantastic drag to set up the second kill, and that's gonna be a double kill for the side of fensad. Fensad already at 15 stacks. I would be okay with that. I would be, you know, it'd be great if it was just like, if it was a voice pack of Grubby and I, but it was just all of our like banter of when we're just not actually casting. It was so funny and cute to have that every game. Okay, I'm glad people enjoyed it. I tried to do it like almost every game. You're never sure, like, cause I don't watch Twitch chat. I'm never like 100% sure if a bit is funny and if we keep doing it, but seems like the vast majority of people found it pretty funny. I actually went back and listened to it. We were like, the one where production said that, like the last one we did, which was during the grand finals, which production said, I think it was Sky Temple. Production said we were on point with it. I watched it back. It wasn't that on point. Like, it was actually kind of off. So, Grubby, what are your thoughts on breakfast? I like to throw him off from time to time. Because usually Grubby, because Grubby and I have a whole thing. I'm going to hold that thought for a second here, as we do have a little bit of a press through bottom lane, but no, it's just going to be the Varian stepping out, and he was just kind of physically threatening the area. Anyways, Grubby and I have like a set way we do the games, if you've never noticed. Like, we always have Justin do the analysis breakdown right at the end of the game while the game is loading in. Once it loads in, production tells Justin it's already loaded so he can, you know, wrap up his point. And then I introduce the teams. During that time, Grubby's actually thinking about what he wants to talk about when I bump set him saying, what are your thoughts on the drafts? So when he usually expects like, okay, Baja's gonna be like, what are my thoughts on the Sky Temple draft? What I like to do from time to time, not always, just from time to time, randomly throw in the like, so Grubby, gotta ask you, what's your favorite meal to eat? And just like, you can tell that there's like a 2-second pause because he's ready to talk about the draft and everything, and now he has to switch gears and talk about food, which is always fine with both of us. Anyways, bell tower shots do rain out in favor of fensad, actually. They are managing to control this map fairly effectively, as this is also going to be the Dahaka forcing Leoric to hearth back. You can actually see his health bar at the top screen is going to be jumping back up very, very quickly, but also we do have that false at 30 stacks already on his level 1. Production into 3, you guys a bone? No, Joseph told us that he's like, I won't sugarcoat it. If you get it, you get it. If not, I'm not gonna be like, yeah, you got it. Down for a voice pack of you two bantering instead of commentating on the game. The dynamic between you two is fabulous. I seriously, I love working with Grubby. He's such an easy person to work with. He's such a good human to work with too, like honestly. Like if I'm having like a little bit of a rough day before the stream starts, like if I'm tired or if I can't seem to get my energy going, like he'll sit there and crack jokes with me. And it's vice versa. There's days where Grubby's like, man, I'm just tired today. And I'll sit there and be like, all right, if you're tired, like I'll try and take a little bit of, you know, the work off of you and you know, like kind of crack a little bit more fun. It's a team effort. It's a team effort. I mean, even the Observer, the Observer and I talk all the time as well. Vermincelli, or I believe his name is Adam. Him and I talk like after the games and stuff like that, and I constantly give him compliments on just like how he's catching stuff. And God, his observing, like the observing for CCL has gotten so good over the past 3 seasons. And, like the observing is like absolutely just out of this world by comparison. Hyperion out from Raynor. There's going to be a VP from the Zeratul. Now, does this time out with the Hyperion? It kind of does, actually, as the Li Ming is taking quite a bit of damage. Does go down to the Bright Wing. There's an Entomb from Leoric. Varian trying to protect himself, but it's not going to be enough, and he does fall. This is looking like it could be a double objective phase to the side of HOTSFrandos, which is going to be huge for them to be able to kind of equalize and find parity in the bell tower shots, as that'll be 4 shots in, but 1 more exists, and yeah, this should go over to the left-hand side. It worked out much better for us viewers that you never perfectly got it matched up. Oh, okay. I'm glad you guys liked it. How do you get into casting? I've always been interested. How did I specifically get into casting? Or how would I recommend you get into casting? Just for the clarity, so I don't ramble about one thing and you mean another. Both. I got into casting because I played in chair league, and playing in competitive made me extremely nervous to the point where I had like acid reflux in the back of my throat was how nervous I was. And during that time during chair league, there was a caster, you may or may not have known him, Haloran, and he casted a couple games. So I watched a few of his streams, and I really kind of just enjoyed his commentary. I enjoyed what he did, and so I gave it a shot, and I just kind of fell in love with it after, you know, doing that for a little bit and getting some tips here and there from people. So I just kept doing it. Realistically, it was Haloran that inspired me to start doing it. And then Gillyweed and Dreadnought, like, they were a big inspiration on, like, how to get better. Gillyweed, with her overall, not demeanor, but, like, the way she presents information and sets things up for her co-commentator. And Dread overall, with his play-by-play, also his analysis was always something that I very, very much enjoyed and kind of strive to not replicate, but to make it my own. And then for... If you want to get into casting, I mean, it's not CCL. Well, I guess actually CCL, they do, what is it called? They do like a clean feed. So like Hazuabs, you can watch his stream, and he has a clean feed from CCL and stuff like that. NGS and Heroes Lounge are open for commentators as well. NGS has a lot of... And when I say a lot, they have a lot of really, really good starting information. There's some like Crushinator has a whole series as to why you should be a caster. There's some like how-to videos. There's so much out there on the NGS side that they kind of offer up. So NGS might be your easiest way to break into getting assets and getting some tips and stuff like that. But yeah, that's the direction I would recommend if you are looking to get into casting is join the NGS Discord, look to get yourself in the caster role, and go through all of the pinned messages. Like, I think there's like a whole PowerPoint thing that they had at the start of the season on the NGS side, which it also linked like the Crushinator videos, how to start casting videos, how to set up your OBS videos, like all that kind of stuff. I hope that explained it. That sucks. I mean, I'm an anxious person, so I just, you know, I mean, I used to have panic attacks when I would cast certain maps. I don't know what it was, but like 4 years ago, whenever I'd cast Tomb of the Spider Queen, I'd have a panic attack. Really weird. Gilly always struck me as incredible at interacting with guests and other commentators because Gilly is a god. Good lurking arm attempt. It's not going to be enough to save the Li Ming. Drag will go out, connecting onto the Brightwing, but there's no follow-up damage outside of a lurking arm. Does have the kind of insta-cast, the, is it the level 7? The Growing Infestation. Lurking arm area expands 50% over 2.5 seconds, but it cannot be channeled for longer than 3 seconds. I do believe that was what it was. Nice info. I'm glad to help. Posture check. I'm slouching pretty bad today. Hydrate? I can do that. Thank you, Eric.
Once more, rise from the depths.
Used to have panic attacks whenever I compete in anything. A lot better now. Oh yeah, and I'm sure if I played in NGS for a couple seasons that would go away. But you know what? I enjoy casting in the game more than I do playing competitively. To be honest, I like playing Heroes of Storm. Don't get me wrong. This is my favorite game. I pretty much end up playing this game constantly. But I enjoy like if I had a choice, like to either cast the game forever or play the game forever, I would end up just casting. I enjoy casting. I like hanging out and chatting with all of you. I like looking at all the different divisions, styles, plays, moments. It's fun for me. It's very fun.
And it will not.
What about Bandit posture check? Bandit doesn't need a posture check. Bandit's posture is always perfect and always the best. Except when he doesn't want to eat his dental treats and I stress out about it, but that's okay. It's whatever. Low blow nerfs are the worst thing to ever happen to me. Do you feel like it significantly made Stukov weaker? Because I've had a lot of people say like, it wasn't that big of a nerf. It's not that big of a deal. I mean, low blow is still very good. But I do like there are a few moments that I have definitely noticed that would have gone over to low blow if it wasn't nerfed. Especially today, like there was at least one moment, excuse me, on Tomb of the Spider Queen on that last map, I believe, where low blow would have gotten the kill, I think, onto Nazebo. I didn't think it would be, but there are several moments where heroes get away with very low health. Okay, so yeah, exactly. 99% of my games are versus AI because I get stressed and stuff. I mean, I have probably 2,000 games versus AI. This is my first MOBA. And I'm not embarrassed by that at all. I'm sure there's some people who might be like, oh, Bahamut's not as good of a caster because he played AI. It's like, I don't think there's anything wrong with AI. When a new hero comes out, I think AI is one of the best places to try and figure out how you want to play a hero. I think that, you know, and that's just me. That's what I like to do. Falling sword from Joanna down onto the Variant, who's playing around this fort and is going to fall. Unfortunately, I believe the VP did lock down the fort, and that is going to be Yamato Cannon shredding, but it's really the rest of Raynor shredding through all of this, as we do have a double altar phase popping up here, and Falstad trying to push in through mid. 63 stacks on the Falstad, as we have pings around the map. Camp, not going to be here, or not going to be invaded in time, but will the fight, or will the kill actually happen into Jazzy? Jazzy fast trying to back away. Massive shove into the death zone, but it's not going to work out, and that is going to be a kill. But here's the thing. Oh, sorry. I thought bell towers were traded. My apologies. Or excuse me, I thought there was both of the bell towers going over to the side of fensad. I exclusively play AI or play with friends solo queue, so no thanks. Hey, there you go. He disappeared from CCL last weekend for the most part. Wait, who? What? Sorry, I missed something. Was there a question? I wish AI was more challenging because I just hate the anxiety of letting my team dealing with toxic teammates and players in quick match and Storm League. That's fair, Proto. You can always take a page out of my book, and if anyone ever flames you in quick match, just type this phrase into quick match. Bruh, it's QM. Okay? If anyone ever gets upsetty spaghetti at you during quick match, just type that to them. And that's all you really need to do. Because really, it's quick match. Bruh. Oh, Stukov. Stukov, yeah. I think, what was it? Rhaegar got insane priority. Stukov did fall off a little bit. Yeah. I don't think Low Blow was like, oh my god, he's unplayable sort of deal, but I definitely feel like it did push other heroes up in priority towards the end of CCL. Absolutely. I do that too, it's just quick match, yeah. It's quick match. Like, if you really want to get serious and salty, go play unranked, go play Storm League. Even people get sweaty in ARAMs. Oh my god, QT Puppy, could you calm down? It's a lot of damage going in. Double altar phase, Falstad with 69 stacks, 70 stacks. Barrel rolls through the Buried Alive. Gets the barrel roll before the Buried Alive triggers, and is able to get out right there. Does he have the increased range as well? No, okay. I thought he might have.
Lay claim to the altars. Do not.
I get sweaty in ARAMs if I'm removing lever games. I mean, hey, I understand that. I just don't think like getting like toxic to people in ARAMs or quick matches is like if that's the case, you might want to reevaluate, you know, like what upsets you and what, you know, what doesn't. All right. Oh my god, that Li Ming Arcane Orb did deal substantial damage to Bacon, which forces the phase shift from Fur. Li Ming. Temporal Flux again, so that does have the slow. Dahaka Drag not connecting. 16 to 12 in core HP. Boss is still up and available. Like, I'm sorry, I can't play every random hero. Hey, there's games where like I get like white main Ana and like I don't know, something else that I'm just a Stukov. Let's just say that. Like those are all heroes I'm not the best on, and I'll start the game and be like, I'm all bad at all these. I'm sorry, team. Just like don't expect good heals. Falling Sword from the Joan as we have a Hyperion out from Raynor. Big VP from Zeratul, Falling Sword again, but that still is going to be Varian going down. HOTSFrandos are going to be throwing in a ton of damage right now and forcing back the enemy as the Dahaka goes down at the top of our screen. My apologies for missing that as QT Puppy gets the channel. My default response to people getting salty in ARAM is no try hard in my ARAM. Well, once a year I take a week off while nobody's in the house and I go and get ranked in Storm League. Nice. How does that go for you? If the opportunity is there, I want wacky team lineups and ARAMs. I do too. That's partially why I play ARAMs. I want to play double Asmodean, Zul'jin, whatever. Like that's the fun of it for me. I agree. And if you lose, it's ARAM. It's whatever. Oh, Psycho. I don't think you can get away from Zeratul here. Unless Falstad wind tunnels. Sappers available through bottom. Some pings onto boss. No wind tunnels available. There's still 2 dead. Dahaka can brush stock. Oh, the chase is on. There's going to be Joanna coming in. Falling Sword is available. Jazzy Fast is trying to speed out of this engagement, but will go down. Psycho trying to back away. Big buried alive. And that's another triple kill to the side of HOTSFrandos, who can definitely go boss right now, as Varian is clearing out the Sappers through bottom. Good play all in all from the side of HOTSFrandos. Full Murky teams. Dude, I would love full Murky. Like, give me 5 Murkies versus 5 Kerrigans. That would be fun to me. I feel like that'd be fun on both ends, but either way. 2 core HP remains, and this is going to be a single altar popping up in the center of our map. This is looking like it is going to go over to HOTSFrandos. I miss the old game modes for ARAMs. I miss those too, actually. Those are really fun. I really miss Pull Party, and what was the Chromie one? Does anyone remember what the Chromie one was called? The Pull Party from Stitches. That was a blast. That one I would love to have back, or just a custom. I want that back. I want that back. Alrighty, well, either way, while I'm rambling about that, it is going to be the Gravekeeper falling here on Towers of Doom, and that's going to be map number 2 going over to the side of HOTSFrandos. We go up 1-1 in our best of 3 series. Got a few times you get 10 heroes. And yeah, it was a good time. Back in the ARAMs where everyone get the same hero, I had a full Sergeant Hammer game where it was hilarious with all BFGs. Oh my god. Alrighty, let's pay out the people. How many Q stacks by end of game? 100 or more or 99 or less? Well, we're at 75. So 99 or less. Pool Party was great training mode for all your hooks, besides being insane amounts of fun. I would agree. I would agree. It also taught you how to sidestep incoming hooks, too. I had a 10 Lily ARAM back when it could happen, and the game ended after everyone. The All Nova one map was kind of fun. Yeah, the All Asmodan one I really liked. A few days ago, I got 3 Nazebos on my team. 2 were on opponents. I had not laughed that much in months. Oh my god, that would actually be a blast. Okay, so I really quickly need to run to the bathroom, so I'm gonna leave you with Bandit, okay? I'm gonna leave you all with Bandit before we get into the next game. I just really have to run to the bathroom, and when I come back, we'll get into the next map, okay? So don't go anywhere. We'll get into our 3rd map in our 3rd best of 3, and we will find out. And I'm actually gonna go ahead and set everything up, and then I'm gonna run to the bathroom. Let me grab this. Good luck, Lindy. Alright, so did players swap sides? No. Wait, no, players did swap sides. Alright, so I'll fix that when I come back. Alright, BRB, really quickly. I just have to run to the bathroom. I'll be back in about a minute or 2. BRB? if you think that Bandit doesn't have enough toys, you can send them to the PO box. Just send toys to the PO box. I knew I was gonna forget that I muted the stream. So teams have swapped sides, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, because Jazzy was on the right last game with Psycho, Rug Lord, Robot Wizard. So let me swap the team sides, and then we'll get into game number 3. So, team name right. Team name left. I'm glad the only one who's I'm glad I'm not the only one who has a lap blanket at my PC. You gotta if you hit the age of 30, you have to start using a lap blanket consistently. Some days we need it, some days we don't. Today is one of those days we need a lap blanket. Okay. So team names are on the correct sides. Let's do this. Which team loses first keep? Put these on their respective sides. All right, we'll do 2 minutes on that prediction. 2 minutes on that prediction. I will go ahead and move us into the game. I will start the game, and y'all can get your predictions in.
I would prepare.
My lap doesn't get cold, but my feet do. Yeah, I would agree. Same. I also like having the blanket on my lap. All right, which team loses first keep? Which team will lose the first keep? Get your predictions in. You got 2 minutes. But yeah, there you go. If you think Bandit doesn't have enough toys, feel free to send them to the PO box, and we'll open them on stream. You got a minute 40 to get your predictions in. Let's see what happens here. Map 3 in our third best of 3. Which team will take the series? Which team goes home with gold, and which team goes home with silver? Oh, by the way, this is what I was talking about here. You have to left-click this. If you left-click this a bunch of times, Harrison Jones pops out, but neither of these teams did it because they're a bunch of cowards. Yeah, I said it. Yeah, I said it. Alrighty, we're just... Abathur is going to be spawning a few of his locusts in bottom lane. Is going to be going Reinforced Carapace at level 1, so a little bit more shielding and support for the target ally. None of us knew about it. Well, now I expect every game. If I cast either of these teams in the future, I better see Harrison Jones on Tomb and on Sky. I better see you free him. Also, by the way, there's a little dude just kind of chilling out over here. He's just hanging out. He's just hanging out, watching the waterfall, all by himself. Varian is going to invade onto this camp. This is a very deep invade without any allies, but it is going to just kind of be a little bit of a poke. Varian did go Lion's Maw at level 1, so the Lion's Fang will be building out some extra slow. So, excuse me, some extra damage and the additional slow as well. Illidan going to grab the camp on the right-hand side. I got you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. But thanks again, everyone, for hanging out today. This has been a really fun day of streaming, and I hope you've been enjoying the casted games. And we're going to be doing more after this. We'll do more casting after this. We're not done after this best 3 by any means. Wednesdays and Thursdays are for casting. Friday mornings are variety day. This Saturday is our subathon. And Tuesdays are the day I play Heroes of Storm. I usually do 3 to 4 hours of quick match warm-ups, and then we do Storm League for about 3 to 4 hours as well. So Tuesdays, if you ever want to see me play the game, that's the day to come by the stream. I typically only take Mondays off, but right now, since there's no CCL, I am taking Sunday and Monday off to enjoy myself and relax a little bit. So I basically stream, 5 days a week at this point. Ooh, Vala going down, and she does have Krita the Hunter at level 1, so she does lose out on 5% from her baseline scale, or from the Gambit, excuse me. From the Mortgage talent, if you will. So she's got the 20% instead of 25. A little bit of a vision to be caught here. I'm just waiting to see. It's the blue vision that we have currently. Though I think Abathur might have scouted out in the rotation. That's why Sonya can see that she needs to leave, is just because you can see these mines right there. So nice call from Abathur. He's going to be able to deep tunnel into bottom lane and continue to apply pressure in that off lane, as this is going to be first objective spawning. And how many shots will rain out? Top lane does have some decent damage with the wave already coming in. This might be enough to take down top lane fort and, and the gate, as Blaze is actually going to go and step up and start sieging more. The rotation into top lane as this Sonya is trying to slow things down, but the gate's already taken down. Stukov is in the bush right now, waiting for the fight to break out, excuse me, the 1v3. And yeah, this should be fort to go down in the top lane. Abathur doesn't have Mule yet, and as we've talked about in previous iterations of Sky Temple during CCL, when you go up against an Abathur, you want to deal permanent damage. You want to take down structures fully, because by level 7, Abathur should have Mule, which is nearly 4,000 healing over the 40 seconds it's active. So if you don't take down the structure, he'll slowly be able to build that back up. Last shot's not stolen away, but either way, traded, as the mid lane fort takes about 50% and the front gate goes down, top lane fort already down. So that means that there's periodic catapult pressures, periodic catapults to arrive through the top lane every third wave. I'm waiting to see, oh wait, Abathur went network Carapace, so he's push build. Huh. I wasn't expecting that. I actually thought Abathur was going to go Mule. I saw Illidan holding, and for some reason, I was like, why is Abathur holding 7? Not even realizing. That's my apologies. I completely misread the level 7 talent. And so no Mule, which is a little scary. I'm going to be honest. What's Mule, JK? Oh, ATD trying to get out of here. The body blocks are good, and HOTSFrandos will be able to find another kill. Abathur stealing that one away. Camp getting some value here. Siege Giants do outrange structures. I believe Siege Giant range is 10, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, it's 10. And fort range is 8, keep range is 8, and tower range is 7.8, if I'm not mistaken. Core range is 8 as well. I'll do you one better. Who is Mule? Does anyone have the StarCraft lore for the Mule? My team didn't realize I didn't go Mule either. Oh, really? Upward. Singular temple in the bottom lane, because that is the standard rotation for the first objective and the second on this map. First objective is top mid. Second objective is bottom, as Psycho gets chased. And that is a Illidan meeting his demise, diving too deep. But hey, what can he say but you're carried. Cycle of our other stats, as we do see the 10 talent tiers pop up at the top of the screen. Leap, Divine Shield, we do have Metamorphosis, Brightwing holding. Abathur is going to be going into the Evolve Monstrosity, and he'll be spawning that up in the top lane to push things out. This is going to be big dive onto the Sonya through bottom, and that pressure, oh, that should be what gives over this bottom temple to the side of fensad. I'll do you one better. Why is Mule? They kept telling me to put mules up, and I was like, oh yeah, sure. Where is Mule? Mobile Utility Lunar Excavator is a temporary unit that can mine minerals, not gas, and repair for the Terran forces. There you go. Wait, but Abathur isn't Terran! Wait a minute. Hold the phone. Leap in from Sonya. We have Metamorphosis from the Illidan. Chase goes on to Robot Wizard, as QT Puppy is going to get massively shoved back. Abathur pushing up the top lane, trying to find split pressure. His monstrosity, unfortunately, is going to go down. And here is just continued clear through each lane from both sides. We will see Abathur continuing to press the top lane, but Ruglord should be able to clear this out without much, with much ease. There we go. Clearly stolen tech by infested Terrans. I mean, sure, that actually makes sense. So, wait, so Stukov stole it and gave it to Abathur? Is that the lore we're creating right now? To be honest, I was supposed to play Orphea for Sky, and then all of a sudden I was Abathur? Interesting. Interesting. Alrighty, so Illidan will be helping to steal away this camp. Robot Wizard does scout it out. Doesn't go for any sort of shots to build out their level 1 stacks. Well, the predictions are looking good for the side of fensad. Or actually, excuse me, HOTSFrandos. Because it's which team loses first keep. Metamorphosis from Illidan. There's going to be a leap from Sonya onto the Li Ming. Illidan sticking onto this Li Ming so heavily. Divine Shield will be used as well. She's running in circles, but she cannot NASCAR her way out of that one, as this is Illidan using the sidewall to dive away. 50% of the fort does fall. Li Ming is out of here, and a double temple phase will be spawning. Abathur with the evolved monstrosity pushing out the top lane. Sonya to catch the mid lane soak. It's looking good for both teams. Looking better to the side of HOTSFrandos right now. Abathur shouldn't have Mule. There's something else that the Zerg got. Must have made off with Tychus' cigar too. To be fair, I main mages, so I was definitely keeping it spicy for the picks. Ah! Someone in chat was also saying that these two teams scrim a bunch, from my understanding. Well, this is top lane keep front gate taking damage, but the keep is not just yet. Bottom lane still shooting out into the top lane fort because there still is this structure available. Evolved Monstrosity cleared out in the top lane as Abathur is supplying some hats to his friends. Actually might have been hatting the mid lane, yeah, just to soak things up a little bit here. Evolved Monstrosity dead for 78 seconds. It doesn't have an active cooldown, does it? No. It only starts the cooldown once you start to lose the actual monstrosity. Uh-oh! Catapults are chonking right now.
Magic subsides.
And,
Find
ooh.
something else to fight over.
Few friendo players catch it. Oh, nice! Nice, Jazzy. That's kind of awesome. That's nice to see the not rivalry, but the friendship between like what should be rivaling teams. Polymorph onto Ruglord will be able to turn around, but the Divine Shield onto the Illidan will be utilized, and Illidan's fine to back away. Top lane keep 50%. It's okay. They'll just mule it right up. Yeah. They'll just use their mule from level 7. Absolutely. Play with fensad all the time. They're really cool. Oh, that's awesome to hear. Jazzy Fast, thank you for the follow. Blaze, he's looking to steal. He's looking to sneak this top lane keep. Bottom area, we do have the Uther going down. He does provide some ghost healing and shielding, but do they have enough to actually control this this boss area? Massive shove onto QT Puppy. Li Ming trying to throw in damage. I mean, if Stukov gets like 2 autos, he easily kills the Illidan right there, but it doesn't matter. Lurking Arm goes out. 1 auto. There it is, yeah, 1 auto. Stukov currently slaps for how much? 471 damage. 471. If I'm not mistaken, usually the smaller ticks in between the larger ticks on the health bar are every 500. Every darker tick is 1,000. So nearly, Stukov does nearly 1 of those ticks of bars with 1 slap. Granted, he can slap every fortnight. Leave me alone with the mules. I'll pick mule next time. Oh, we're just giving a hard time. I think chat's even joking like, oh yeah, don't worry about the keep. We don't have to worry about the keep. The mules will come. No worries. No actual flame being had here. Abathur pushing out through the mid lane with the evolved monstrosity. Bottom lane will shoot bottom lane keep. They have to, at least for the prediction, they have to go in on this on the side of HOTSFrandos. Unless they might just be losing this before they can even rotate in. Oh, they get it back at the last second. Dear Lord. Trying to avoid the garbage fire that is this Li Ming build. Why are we always so judgy about Li Ming builds? Always so judgy. Always so judgy. Drama in the prediction world, yeah. Small bars are 250? Oh, I thought they were 500. My bad. Wait. But every big bar is 1,000, and Li Ming has 2,500 HP. Granted, though, then that would be just one bar at the end. Wait, what? Huh? Wait. I can caster math, don't worry. Shh, 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 shh. Stop typing, stop typing. Just stop typing. Just stop typing, don't worry. Just stop typing. Because Li Ming is one of the few heroes with a clear right build. I don't know about that. You almost got it, Baha. Shh, revolver. Shh, 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 shh. It's okay. Shh, shh, shh. It's okay. Go to sleep. They want that bottom lane keep real bad. Don't hate on our build. See, there you go. People are so split on Li Ming builds in Heroes of the Storm. If there was a hero that people got upsetty spaghetti about the builds or talent choices, it's Li Ming. It is Li Ming always. It's always Li Ming. People got a hill to die on with Li Ming. Okay, good night. Good night, Revolver. Sleep tight. Would you like a bedtime story? There once was a HOTS game. She has one wrong build and that's it. There are a couple generally recognized Li Ming builds. Calamity build, the wrong build. Why did I start with you, chat? Leap in from Sonya. We do have a Raid of Vengeance from Volado just to stall out the advancements of this Illidan, but that's a lot of damage going out onto Uther. He will fall. Robot Wizard trying to get out of here, manages to back away, and Uther dead for the next 51 seconds. No level 20, no redemption. Double Temple Phase popping up in the next 20. Actually, no, it's up and available now. That's because you don't see people go full Beatles with the new Brack anymore, Baha? I would disagree. A lot of people still go full Beatles. Or build is the same level as Pineapple Pizza. If it works for you, enjoy it. There you go. If you're not playing the Li Ming, why does it matter? Because it's a MOBA and that's how we talk about things. That's going to be Vala going down first in this engagement. Uther up, in the next 10 seconds. We have Sonya just chasing onto Li Ming. Won't be able to land the spear. Leap is up and available if she wants to try and go in for a leap. She does go for the leap onto Stukov, and Stukov will be falling. Varian protects to try and back away, parrying as much as he possibly can, but Illidan is just shredding through. Blaze gets onto the top lane temple, trying to find the last... Actually, he's trying to find the keep through top, and he should be able to find it since no one will be able to get to Blaze in time. Unless he steps off the point before the temple gets the last shot. This is so close. 329 HP. 329 HP. Big bad Beetleborgs. Hey, Tireless, what's up, bud? Wow, it's like they knew the Twitch prediction was happening. Well, objective phase has ended. No keeps have fallen. Someone's got to lose a keep. Someone's got to lose the keep for the game to end. I'm always more skeptical of Vala as a generic DPS with limited supporting tools available than I am a board build. We simply, this would be quick. Oh, wait, hold on. Leaping from Sonya. I thought she was going to be able to find the kill onto Li Ming, but that's not the case. If only there was Mule! What? They don't need Mule. Their keeps are still alive. They don't need Mule. Boss won't threaten bottom lane. Oh, Uther's getting very low. He does have the level 20 redemption. You can see that golden swirl around his head, so he will be respawning very, very soon. Illidan trying to dive in, does get massively shoved by the Stukov. Jazzy has a lurking arm on the ground, but it's not going to be enough to dissuade the advancements of HOTSFrandos as they chase in further. Divine Shield was used. Boss is running in through bottom. This is going to be a very threatened Rug Lord who has to maybe back away. Phase Shift from Brightwing does come out as well. Bacon at like 600 HP right now as the boss is clapping its way through the bottom lane keep. Illidan on this keep as well, so is the Sonya. She has to back away because she's taking tower shots. Valo finishes a second stack on her Creed of the Hunter. And will this boss finish bottom lane? Yes, should. That would have been funny if we had another like 2 HP keep. All right, which team loses first keep? Which team has lost the first keep? Fensad has lost the first keep. I want my prediction to be right, and it looks like it is. Nice. I don't know why Automod is modding the term witch, but okay. Exclamation point NGS MMR if you'd like to know the average MMR of the players of the division we're casting. Alrighty, well, top lane keep did fall on the right-hand side. Mid lane keep will go down on the left. We're trading objective shots, but meanwhile in bottom lane, Abathur is pushing things up with the Evolved Monstrosity. So that is going to be mid lane keep falling. Top lane keep, will it go down to the temple shots? I'm actually not 100% sure. I'm either going to say it goes down or it'll be left on a sliver of HP. That'll cover my ass when it comes to casting. Abathur still pushing up bottom lane, proxying the lane, has the Siege Giants coming in through here. Last couple shots, pew pew pew. Does it get the keep? Yarp. And a little bit of core shielding. Now, big rotation into top lane, trying to make a play here. There's going to be the dive, the leap, the stun, the follow-up. Li Ming does go down. Illidan pops the Metamorphosis and chases in. Does get taunted by a Varian for a second here. Blaze bunkers down, and Varian's in the backline. They could just turn around onto him, but no. They just keep advancing forward on the side of HOTSFrandos, and this is going to be Fensad losing 3 members. Might be 4th. Brightwing considering to chase Varian? No, they want to chase Robot Wizard, who should go down, and this is going to be a Metamorphosis level 20 Illidan on core. It's looking like game number 3 will head over to the side of HOTSFrandos, and they'll close out our series in a 2-1. GG. Called that too early. GG, well played from the side of our blue squad, or Red's team, excuse me. They were blue at the start.